All right, let's get into the main event, which is Anime Dartboard, which we watched The Boy and the Beast. What are your initial thoughts?
Oh well, no intro where we explain what anime dartboard is. We
Oh
just right
yeah.
into it.
Oh
All right,
no,
you
okay,
you
no,
don't know what anime dartboard is? Fuck you. Okay, Boy and the Beast. Yeah, from the acclaimed director of Wolf Children. I thought it was a lot like Wolf Children.
never seen it.
Um, Not as like a movie. But actually, yes, as a movie because it does have the dumb. It goes one direction and then turns in the opposite direction at the end, just like Wolf Children does. Where like the kid years and then you hit the teen years and the teen years are like, fuck it, I'm gonna do something completely different to show character development, where it like shows that character development happened, but most of the character development is off screen and you don't actually see it.
Yeah.
But in like Boy and the Beast, I feel the same way as Wolf Children. I feel like I understand why people like it, and I feel like why people would say it's a good movie. I was not a fan of this. So that's my initial thoughts. What are your initial thoughts, I guess, before we get into these meat and potatoes?
Out of the five different things that we watched, this is my number two.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I enjoyed this movie. I thought there was some pretty good animation. Like you said, like the stuff off screen, like kind of like irked me and annoyed me a lot. So I'm like, okay.
You actually cut out for me during that point. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was saying like the stuff where they just like time skip and you're just like, okay, all that development, like where did that go? That like that did irk me, but
bad case of tell not show in this movie. Yeah. I felt like
I feel like if this was a series, it would have been a lot better because you could have fleshed into a lot of stuff more. But given it was what 2-hour movie, right? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I can find out definitively in like half a second. I have the tab up.
Yeah.
Hour 59.
Hour 50. Yeah. So, I mean, with the time that they had, like it is what it is. But I really wish it was more of a series than a movie. Because
that's actually a good point, and I could kind of say that about Wolf Children too. Yeah. Like you could probably make a better version of both Boy and the Beast and Wolf Children if you like stretched it out to like a 12-episode series and made it more of a slow-paced Yashike kind of thing.
No, 100%. I agree with that. Just because like if they would have taken more time on certain characters, I would have cared more at the end, I guess.
I would have liked if they explored the world better as well. Like, they give you the points that the movie's like, here's this point, and this point, and this point, and this point, but they don't explore the implications or what they mean from it. They just tell you exactly enough to meet the plot, but it not enough to make the world feel alive or to make it feel like you understand it or belong in it.
Correct. Yeah, like they go on that like travel sequence where they go to all the other kings, right? Lords?
Yeah, and what's up with that fucking alley? I don't think they ever explained that. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention because it was kind of bored, but what the fuck is up with that alley?
So, from what I remember, it's been 2 weeks since I watched this, but my recollection is like if you
4 or 5 for me.
Jesus. From what I remember, if you go down the alley a certain way, it transports you to this land. Like like a certain sequence of turns and
why?
I don't. Who knows, dude?
That's my point.
and that was definitely another thing that irked me too.
Yeah, that's what I mean by I feel like it doesn't explain itself. It tells you you're gonna need to know this for the story to continue, and I'm like, cool. And then it's like, what else? And it's like, oh no, you're gonna need to know that for the story to continue. And I'm like, yeah, but do you want to explain what any of this is about? No, I don't. You just need to know that. Yeah, a lot of character development happens off screen.
It does.
And like I don't know. I just feel like the relationships could be like better done as well. Like you slowly start to see the boy and the beast, Bear Man, like get together, and then it time skips, and then they're at odds with each other all of a sudden again. And it's like, okay, you've undone the 5 seconds you've spent on making them close. Are we just supposed to assume they were close the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also makes an interesting decision to use the story of Moby Dick as a allegory for fighting with your inner demons.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting decision because the general concepts associated with Moby Dick are obsession and man versus nature. Like that's usually what is associated with Moby Dick. So using the whale from Moby Dick to represent your inner demons is felt to me like just an excuse to throw in a giant whale monster at the end. Because there's a similar piece of literature written at the same time that actually deals with your inner demons, and it's called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
You're not wrong.
And it's like, why the fuck not just do... And by the way, I said Jekyll because that's how you're supposed to pronounce that name. But like, why not just do Jekyll and Hyde? The only reason is so they could add in a creepy whale monster, which I believe might be a reference to the Japanese Kujira yokai. But it's like, yeah, but okay, but like, why though? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they could have done Jekyll, but it would have just been the NES cart of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is one of the worst games ever. So that would have been way more scarier if they did that.
Yeah, such a weird decision. And then the, like, boar kid being like, oh, he's actually a human. And it's like, okay, so why did Kumatetsu get shit on for adopting a human kid if the other guy also has a human kid? And also, when and why did you adopt a human kid?
Well, they explain that, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
He just finds him, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's
terrible.
They're like, hey, there's awful. A babe. They're in the human world or whatever, and they just see him in a basket, and they're like, well, I'm gonna take you home.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this fucking baby. Yeah, no, that's fucking terrible. And like you talked about the animation, and I mean it's movie animation. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, of course it's good. They had the fucking time and budget for it. But it's like if you look at the fight scenes, they'll take like 5 and 10 minutes, and they just the way to do a good fight scene is to have a point that you are making. Either have it as a back and forth as an argument, or to demonstrate the superiority of a specific fighter. Yeah. You know, that so much of the fight scene is just wasted time of just like, look at our cool fight animation. It's like, yeah, look at your cool fight animation. You're not doing anything. Nothing is happening in this fight. People are getting hit, but no one's taking damage. It doesn't fucking matter.
So it's funny that you mentioned that because I love Dragon Ball Z, and the Dragon Ball Broly Super movie, that happens a lot in the movie. That happens a lot. So it's funny. It's funny
one of the worst movies. So.
Yeah, and there's in the fight animation the
Super Broly movie is considered to be okay. I thought you were talking about the original Broly movie, where everyone is like, Broly's cool, but also fuck him.
Yeah, I don't consider those movies anymore because the new one's like way better, and I think Broly's a way better character in the Super version.
Actual movies.
Yeah, and so like you were saying, like the fight animation is like top tier, but it's like they're not doing anything.
Nothing is happening. Yeah, it definitely feels weaker, and the characters. I don't even remember how it ends, which is not a good sign. I forget if he goes back to the human world and he just now has a sword or some shit. I don't remember.
That's like literally what happens.
Okay then, yeah.
So should we talk full spoilers?
We're always talking full spoilers.
Fair enough.
Why a fucking book club? If you didn't watch the movie, why the fuck are you in my book club?
I just want to read. What I'm gonna do is I took notes during this.
Okay.
Mostly because it's a new thing I'm trying to do, so I can remember more of it. I'm just gonna read down my list of notes real quick. So I have number 1, daddy issues.
The main character, yeah.
Yes. Number 2, the bear.
That's actually pretty cool though.
His dad is pretty chill. Yeah. Number 2, the bear has a Sharingan. from Naruto.
Does he? It's probably a Mitsudomo.
Yeah,
which is a classical Japanese symbol.
Yeah, like that's what it looked like, and I'm like,
I think I remember that. I think I remember laughing at that when I saw it.
I definitely laughed at that.
Like, I understand the idea of the symbol, but you have to, as a creator, you have to understand that just because it is a classical symbol does not mean you can get away with using it that way anymore. The symbol has been adopted.
Oh yeah.
Like the swastika is like a symbol of like peace and unity, but if you slap a fucking swastika on a red flag, you cannot reclaim it.
You can't.
You can't. It's now a Nazi symbol. I'm sorry. Yes, they ruined it, but like, I'm sorry. Similarly, you put a fucking Mitsudomo in someone's eyes, I'm sorry.
It's Naruto.
It's done. It's done. It's gone now.
I laughed like really hard at that when I saw that. I'm like, okay, this movie is only 5 years old, so they must know what they're doing.
Yeah. You can't do that anymore.
Then number 3 was 2 worlds connected, but can only be accessed by taking a certain path.
That's pretty common.
Yeah.
That's pretty common.
Digimon does it. Digimon does
dates
it.
Back to Digimon. Yeah, I was gonna go with Digimon and not fucking ancient Wales, but sure.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Number 4 was food porn. Number 5 was Lord Bunny can teleport.
Yeah, I actually think the discussions with the spirit guides were actually the coolest and best part of the movie. Like, the advice they actually gave him was really solid, even if it was all different. Because there's a lot you can, like, get out of that. Like, not just, like, him as a character, but, like, you as a person.
Yeah.
So that was actually probably my favorite part of the movie, was just going around. And I wish the whole movie was that.
That's what I'm saying. If it was a series, it could have dealt.
It could have been. They could have dedicated time.
Yeah, but they didn't. The next one was bullying, just bullying.
Yeah, just general. Yeah,
just general bullying. The next one was kid can't hop through trees.
I don't remember this.
It was the part where they're going. They are going to the I believe one of the lords, whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, can't you hop through trees?" And he's like climbing up them. He's like, "No, I can't." And I'm like, damn.
I'm a small child.
Yeah, it was, because the next note I have is true strength is, which is that part that you were just talking about where he goes all around.
Oh, I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. The next one was Ghost Lady, which I don't even remember now.
I don't remember. Yeah. I think I remember something about it, but I don't remember the context.
I can't remember. The next one is Bear Thong, because he, for whatever reason, wears nothing but a thong for that one scene.
Funoshi, probably, right?
Yes.
Classic Japanese underwear.
Yes. Then the next one was great fight animation. Yeah. Then I Am 12. Because he does state that it's like, what, 5 years, and now he's 12, which he looks like he's at least 16. So I don't buy for a second that he's 12 years old.
Wait, was he supposed to be 16 at the end of the movie?
No, he was 12.
At the end of the movie?
That's what, according to my notes, he was 12 for the rest of the movie. Because the time jump was only 5 years. And
how old was he when he was kidnapped? Motherfucker looks like Akira from Devilman.
He looks like...
There's no goddamn way he was 12.
I think
he was 9 years old, so what's 9 plus 5? 1, 2...
So he's 14. Okay.
Okay.
Well, why does he say he's 12 then?
He probably said he was 12, and then there was another time skip. There were multiple time skips. There's like 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Okay, apparently I missed that. My next note is Boy Can't Read, which I thought was hilarious.
Makes sense, though.
Dad, question marks, followed by more daddy issues.
He was 9.
Yeah.
He was 9. You should be able to read something.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it didn't make sense.
You're reading in Japan before you're 9.
Exactly, because...
I mean, granted, the Japanese reading system is one of the most complicated of all languages. Not the most, but it's like it's really high up there. But you should be able to read literally something.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then I have creepy boy ghost / creepy teen ghost, which I don't remember that either. I don't remember the ghost apparently.
Yeah, nobody does.
And the next one is possible rape scene, which is when he like corners her or whatever. Yeah. For some reason I have Anakin ?
Okay.
Which, I'm assuming it means Anakin Skywalker.
No, it's a different Anakin.
Might be
Anakin Jambalaya.
Holes in human hearts, which is a very common thing in a lot of different animes, actually.
It's a common theme in all media. Period.
Yeah. RAR XD.
There's like a big thing about like BoJack about it also.
That is true. Yeah, BoJack's really good. I actually finally. We should have talked about that. Missed opportunity. I finally finished it. Yeah.
You want me to make a note for next time?
Yeah, I finally finished that. Yeah, then I have RAR XD because what's his name looked very emo at the end of the movie.
Yes.
I do have a note about one of the fight scenes. Sword kick followed up by punch to the face, which I thought was actually very well animated. It was during the fight with what's his name? Right?
Other guy, Tiger Man or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. Boar Man. Yeah.
Boar Man.
Yeah, Boar Man. Yeah.
Boruto.
Because he's boring. That fight scene was actually like.
Eosin.
Really good. Yeah. Yeah. Then the last one is Crazy Emo Boy kills bear. Has weird hate for no reason.
He's jealous. That makes sense.
It makes sense, but
he really associated with his adopted father and his pride for his adopted father, and he sees Kumatetsu as just like a shitty vagabond who doesn't deserve the position and isn't worth anything, and extends that to like his like shitty non-monster son in his eyes, whatever the main character's was. And so when Kumatetsu actually wins, he goes fucking berserk because his whole worldview is shattered.
Yeah.
And it proves that maybe his father wasn't as great as Kumatetsu, and like everything he thought was wrong. So no, his freak out makes sense. I'll support that.
That's fair. I just feel like it could have been flushed out a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. If this was a series, like even if it was like a 12-part series, like episodes were like 23 minutes.
Well, if it was
long
a series, the animation quality would go down though.
Yeah, I would sacrifice that.
The only studio that can maintain movie level animation in a TV series is Kyoto Animation. Like no one else can do it because no one else has the time, money, and talent to do it.
Yeah, because I don't hate this world, but it's a very rushed world.
It's very shallow.
Yeah, like if it was fleshed out more, like if I knew more backstory for Kumatetsu, that would have been really cool. Like if I got to see more of Ren's training and him growing up, like that would have been cool. Like the whole training scene where he's like, yeah, do the thing with the sword. Like, yeah, I want to see him learn that. Like, I thought I was going to see that. I didn't see that, unfortunately.
He does it at the end.
He does it at the end, but we don't see him learn it.
Right, no, he learns it at the end, though, because then he has a soul in his heart.
That's right, yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
No, yeah, that arc is wrapped, yeah. As far as the world goes, it feels like they made a world, but it doesn't feel like... It feels like a very shallow world. Like, even if you're not able to properly develop a setting... what your goal is to, and you can't properly develop the setting, a goal should be to make it feel like there is more to the world and that you just are only seeing a part of it. A great example of this is the first John Wick movie, where there's all these hints and stuff that you clearly can tell is important and that there's more going on here, but the movie's not focused on that. Like, you can tell that the world is deep even if you're just wading in the shallows. In this world, it felt like the world was shallow and we were still in the fucking shallows because they literally did not put in enough thought to make a deep world. They just didn't do it. That's how I felt.
No,
I felt like there was not more to the world.
I wish it would it's something that maybe they would revisit
Mm-hmm.
and maybe do like even a continuation where like they do like another movie maybe and there's like more flashbacks to that point in time and like kind of like fill in the gaps a little bit. I would watch that. Like I didn't hate this, but I just there was a lot of flaws to it, which really sucks because like I like when I first started up the movie, I was like, wow, I'm really gonna like this. Like this looks good, you know. The voice acting was really good in it too. Like there's only one really popular person in it, like Eric Vale, who does the adult version, or I guess you would call him the adult version of Ren. Um, I actually don't know the John Swayze who does Kumatetsu. I've actually never. I probably heard him before, but I don't think he's like super popular. But like other than that, like there's.
He's the main villain of Hiroaka.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, but he's the main villain's teacher in Hiroaka. He's all for one.
Oh, is he really? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was like.
He's actually in a bunch of shit. He's farmer.
Yeah, because I was like, I knew I heard this guy's voice before. I just couldn't pinpoint it.
He was the farmer in Kai. Farmer with a shotgun.
Was he really?
He was farmer with a shotgun.
Hey you! Okay, perfect.
Yeah, no, he's yeah, he usually he's mostly in supporting roles. He was Von Hohenheim in FMA. He's in a lot of shit going down his list.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Usually not in like a major role though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this list goes on forever.
It does, yeah. Not a lot of
Undertaker. Yeah, he was Telgary in Le Chevalier Dion. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Actually, that went on for longer than I thought, and I don't want to slow us down. But yeah, Studio Chizu has made one movie after this, which was Mirai no Mirai, and they're apparently making another movie called Ryutu Sobakatsu no Hime. So yeah, I would not look forward to a continuation of this because I don't think they're gonna make it. But
yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they did. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more of the world that like fleshed out because I feel like there's potential there for it to be something good. It just with the time allotted, it can't be good because they have to skip over a lot of shit.
You might want to try watching a movie called Wolf Children, made by the same director.
Yeah.
Which is, I would almost argue, probably better than Boy and the Beast. But I wasn't big into that movie either, right? But I could definitely see why people would like it.
That's fair, yeah. You want to get right into ratings? Or do you got any more to say about it?
No, I had very little to say about this movie. I do not have a strong opinion. I wasn't particularly invested.
Fair. I'm going to come in at 6.
I am also going to come in at a 6. I know I mostly shit-talked it, but I did like watching the relationship between like the main character and the girl and watching them come together as sort of their own thing. And I felt like there was heart to the movie and the relationships, which I think is what I appreciated. It's a comfy movie, but it's not an excellent movie. So I'd give it like a nice 6 out of 10.
Yeah. I would say it's a good starter movie too for someone who's looking to get into maybe anime and stuff too, because it's not like you can pay attention to the movie and still know what's going on with it. And but like I said, like this would have been better as a series than a 2-hour movie. Like if even if it was like an 8 episode series, like I feel like it would have been fared a little bit better. Like given the animation dip, like the animation, the voice acting, and some of the character moments, the only like redeeming qualities of this. So I feel like even if you take away that animation and give more character moments, like it probably would have fared better and probably would have been like a higher, maybe even 8 if you had more time with these characters, because they're good characters. They just weren't fleshed out enough.
Yeah. All right. Do you think we're ready?
We're ready.
Okay. I've already placed it. We're gonna shuffle. Shuffle. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
What do we got?
I have no fucking idea.
I've never heard of that one. I'll check it out.
Gakko Garashi?
Magical Warfare 2.
My god!
What?
Oh my god!
What is it? Is it a stinker?
I know oh my god. I'm gonna okay, Gaku Garashi is also known as School Live. It came out in summer 2015, made by Studio Lurch and directed by Masaomi Ando, who also did a bunch of shit and that most he did Scum's Wish. I think is probably going to be the most famous thing he's made. Is he did Scum's Wish for all you Scum's Wish fans. So not a well-respected director. It is 12 episodes long, and let me internally. Gonna need you to entertain the audience. It's based off of a manga. Let me internally read. I'll try and get the image for you actually. For you, I'll post it in Discord real quick. Okay, let me real quick read the what. Okay, yeah, because they did this by Mal Rewrite.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, I'm not gonna read I'm not gonna read this full description because it does contain the spoiler that I was wondering about. Yuki Takaya loves her school so much that she does not want to ever leave. Megura Gakua High School is a unique and lively place where Yuki enjoys her carefree life as a third-year high school student and member of the School Living Club. The club, consisting of President Yuri Wakasa, the athletic Kurumi Ibusuzawa, the mature junior Miki Naoki, and the supervising teacher Megami Sakura, and the club dog Torumaru, prides itself on making the most of life at school. And there is more to the mal description, but I will not read it. Because because I am avoiding a very specific spoiler about School Live. And let me just say, I am so excited about this one.
Oh, okay. So
I am genuinely looking forward to watching this show.
Is it a good one? Is it good?
It should be. It should be a good one. Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting.
It's 12 episodes. We have like 2 weeks to watch it, so hopefully I get through Cyberpunk pretty quickly so I can actually invest my time. But yeah, I am gonna watch the shit out of this. I'm looking forward to this fucker.
Hopefully it'll be easy to find the English dub.
Oh yeah. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Yeah, I'll search my Funimation and my Verve and all that.
Yeah. It's probably Funimation. But sense. I actually forget. I think Mal did add licensors. Sentai Filmworks.
Hentai Filmworks?
So, Sentai Filmworks. So, I don't know. We'll look around for it. But anyway, yeah. I'm fucking looking forward to School Live. I'm excited about this one. I've seen the first episode, but I put it on hold for like the longest time because I think I was rewatching Monogatari at the time. But I'm excited. I'm gonna finally. I bet we finally hit a good one.
Well, Wizard Barristers was pretty good.
Wizard Barristers was okay.
I liked it.
I think we finally hit a good one.
It is not on Funimation.
It is not. All right. Maybe it's on Verve.
I'll check it
out. I'll see if we can find something. But yeah. So yeah. All right.
So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be on Sax Channel.
Yes,
we'll
be seeing a little Torchic. Yeah, we had to reschedule twice this time, but for obvious reasons. But my objective is to get back on the proper schedule. So
yeah.
Even though almost no time has passed, you better watch this fucking 12-episode series as fast as you fucking can.
I'll watch it at work. That's where I get all my watching done.
Just talking to the audience. You want to participate in fucking book club? Get that shit done.
Get it done, man.
Yeah, inject that fucking School Live. But yeah, all right. Anything to add, John?
No, it sounds cool. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. Yeah, it's subtitled though.
It's on Crunchyroll. Cool.
It's it's only sub though, so I'll try to find it somewhere else.
Okay. All right. Maybe Netflix or something.
Nope. It says 2 seasons though.
Oh, does it say 2 seasons? We're only watching season 1.
Okay.
There is not 2 seasons.
Oh, no, okay. It just says 2 seasons because one subbed and one stubbed. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there's an O and A, but yeah, there is not 2 seasons.
I just want to make sure that I got the right one. So I do.
There's talk about making a season 2. But it does not currently exist.
Add it to watch list so I can watch that.